Hey everyone, it's Jay again, and I'm back with more Miscrits, and I was really preventing myself from playing this game because I really feel like I've done everything I could do, and I know that I said that plenty of times in other Miscrits videos, and it's just the truth. I feel like I've worn this game out. I feel like I've done everything I can do in the game that really means anything. I've done every quest in the game even. Let's see here. Quests completed. I've done them all. I've been to every location except for now the Epic Ridge and the mines, which I was actually going to go to the mines today. So that'll be one less place that I have to go to. Beaten every boss, including the new bosses from the Petrified Island. And yeah, there we go, mines. It's not blocked anymore. Hey. Okay. That was very strange. What just happened there? Did I talk to this guy? Are you into mining? Yes. Well, I am too, but hold your horses there, Eager Beaver. We're still shoring the place up in there. We can't have adventures as incredible as you running around in this dangerous mine. I'm amazing! What do you mean? I am like your god! There's prophecies about me. I mean, seriously, I am like your messiah. And you're like, I can't let you go in there. Okay. Soon, unless we lose another one. Poor Richard Reynold Valerail Godoy. We lost him exploring a deeper section. We got Florencia Antonio down there now trying to find him. He'll get her done. Sorry to hear about Richard. Wow. What was it counted for? Anything I can do to prepare? After listening to the books, we've got some rules in place, for safety and such. We ain't gonna let no ladies or fellas into the place. We ain't shored up all good and strong. That means we're gonna need a lot of building materials. I hear folks have been finding more tree-covered parts of Miscria. Can you be more specific? I bet you I ain't heard all the places, but I know few for certain. Hearing folks talk of Sunfall Shores and Jungle Shores. Been mention of Monk's Mountain and Mount Gemma. Oh, and wildly looking fighter of a lady mentioned the Miscreant Jungle and Miscreant Forest. I reckon I know for sure. So, weird. Okay, I thought the mines were open. I guess not. And then the only other place I can think of that I can't get into right now, at least I don't think I can get into, would be the Epic Ridge. Let's see here. Head up here. Yeah, it's blocked. So I did spend money on Miscrits, but I guess I don't get access to that. So I got some special stuff, and I got some packs. So I guess I'll open the packs first. So I got 5 Miscrits Volcano Island packs. Tectonics, Butterus, Dravo, Thundercracker, Petrified Toothy. I don't think I had a Petrified Toothy, so I think he might be new. Zaptor, Felis, Preshon. Did I have a Zaptor? Oh, cool, like a mud! Awesome! I was thinking about buying him. I guess I don't have to now, since I just got him in a box. Cool. Hip Up, Breezy Cheeks, Jack, Dark Croaky, and Dark Craggy. I'm pretty sure I had all those. Okay. Quibble, another Zaptor. Oxo, Dark Kilo Ray, and Dark Sabardillo. Pretty sure that I had all those. Sparkspeck, Bludger, Dark Owlie, Flutterpat, and Poltergust. Okay. Again, pretty sure I had all those. Warrion, Exo, Petrified Flu, Kelpa, and Light Hellion. Nice. I think I had a Light Hellion already, but not going to complain about having a second one. Phoenix, Dark Flu, Dark Rubion, and Patchkin. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Okay, so Toothy was new. Mud was new. I didn't have Dark Sabardillo. Okay, cool. And that was it. So that's cool. 3 new Miscrits that I didn't have. But here we go. So I got 6 building materials. September buy and reward. 2 legendary Miscrit crates. So that's gone now. But I got 2 legendary crates and 2 exotic crates. So let's talk about the relic sacks first, because these ones are less interesting, probably. Petrified Dragon Egg, Skyline Peak Gem, Azteco Skin, Mount Gemma Guard's Banner, Nox's Nightmare, Siam's Trident, Doruk's Candle, Mount Gemma Guard's Banner, and a Hot Dog's Chew Toy. Alright, so let's now open the box of darkness. Dark Bloombat, Dark Elephana. Okay, nothing really crazy there. Silver War crate. Get 5,000 gold. 3 Miscrit Gems. Goldie's Spike. 3 Massive Heals. 5 Platinum, and Rhinotaur. I don't know what the silver crate was for. But let's open them back up here. Why is this so here? And you? Okay, there we go. So let's go open up the exotics, because I'm pretty sure exotic is weaker than legendary. So let's go with them first. Alright, first one. Elite Vinethra, which I think I had already. And Casanova, which I know I had. That was a little bit disappointing. Alright, legendaries. I think it said I'm guaranteed to get legendaries I didn't have. But again, I'm pretty sure I had a Light Bludger. And Light Quirk I don't think I did have. So I believe Light Quirk is actually a new Miscrit. I guess I'll find out. Maybe I did have him. Go ahead and leave the area. Let's see if it'll tell me. Yeah, okay. Weird. This is one of the things I never did was the Miscrit Collector, but I know that it just loops around. So that was cool. So I found out that I can't go to the mines, can't go to Epic Ridge, and I went in and just opened up all my cool stuff that I have. So there's really not a whole lot to do. So I do the, let's see, isn't the what's it called back? Let's see, hit OK there. Hit accept. Close that. I thought the tournament was back. Oh, I didn't have Elite Vinethra. What? I didn't have a regular Casanova? Huh. Oh, it's telling me that all 4 of those were Miscrits that I didn't have. Crazy. Cool, so I just leveled up quite a bit. I am pretty close to having all the Miscrits. I really am. I know it's in the 400s, and I'm at 408, and I'm pretty sure it's in the low 400s too. I'm pretty sure it's like 420 something. So I'm pretty close to having every Miscrit, at least at the first evolution. Let's see here. Who don't I have? Because, I mean, it can't be too many. Look at these check marks. So, I don't have a Peepsy. Who else? That's one. I'm going to count them too here. To see how many. I don't have a Dark Shanghorse. I wonder if I can catch any of these too. I feel like I can catch Dark Shanghorse. I don't know why. I don't have... Nope. Keep going. Dark Nero? Interesting. I thought I had Dark Nero. I don't have Dust Devil. I don't have a Dust Devil? Strange. I could have sworn I had a bunch of those. I don't have a Dark Trio. Okay. Don't have a Patrick? Oh, Lead Patrick. Don't have a Lead Patrick. Don't have Blaze Weaver, really. Probably because I said he was weak. Don't have Lobo. Okay. Don't have Fubby. I think I actually don't remember getting him, so that makes sense. Blighted Killer Ray. Okay. Blighted Cub Sprout. Rhino Dolph. Blighted Flu. Blob Roller. Elite Gurgleplops. Elite Pamboo. Light Bubblegup. Light Zaptor. Oh, Petrified Flaring. Petrified Surgeon. I could have sworn I had a bunch of Petrified Surgeons. Petrified Bumba. Petrified Chico. Mudsling. Dark Spinneret. Dark Nanoslug. Light Lavarilla. Electrac. I kind of lost count here, but it's close to 30. Laguni, Light Twigum. Wow, more than I thought. Charpy, Light Echidna, Chinku, Darksandera, Aquarion, and Elite Jack. So it's somewhere between 35 and 40 that I'm missing. It's still not a whole lot. I mean... So maybe there's 450, roughly, and I'm at almost 410. So I mean, I still have the majority of them, way more than half. So, yeah, I might be only missing like 10%, which is not bad. So anyway, one of the things that I wanted to do here, and I'm just gonna stand here for a minute and talk about it. Is what's been going on in my life and why. So, alright. So, the biggest reason why I haven't been playing Miscrits videos, you guys know, the biggest reason is because I've done it for so long. And, I mean, I feel like I've done everything. I feel like I've caught, I haven't caught everything, but I mean, as you can see, I've caught mostly everything. Maybe I will try and, I don't know. The problem is, there's so many Miscrits now that you can't catch. You have to buy them or get lucky in a pack and win them. And that's, especially down there at the bottom, that's what the majority of them were Miscrits that I have to win or buy or breed. And I don't really enjoy breeding Miscrits because I feel like I'm throwing away Miscrits. And I don't like that feeling. So, anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent. So, yeah, the biggest reasons I haven't been making Miscrits videos is because I feel like I've done everything, And I feel like there's really nothing else for me to do. Until they add a new area, like maybe, again, when the mines come out, I'll do a video on the mines. When Epic Ridge is released to the public, or I can somehow get there myself, I'll go there, and I will show you guys a video on that, of course. More than happy to do that. But until they really release more to the story, and maybe bring back Nox, or bring up his master, you know, and have a whole other group of enemies for us to fight, you know, then I'd be willing to come back and do more. Or when they stop releasing so many Miscrits and finally decide, you know, what Miscrits are what, you know, like basically they figure out how they want the game to be, because I feel like BBS is still confused on how they want the game to be. And once they figure out where they want it to, and they stop releasing so many Miscrits, maybe instead of, you know, once over every week like they've been doing, and maybe it's like once a month or once every 3 months or something like that, then I might bring up that series that I wanted to bring up, where I try and I wanted to do 2 series. I wanted to do one series where I beat the game with the best Miscrits right away, just to see how fast I can do it. Just go through all the Miscreants, you know, all the not the Templars, the Magicites. Go through all the Elementums, defeat Nox. Goodness, I'm trying to talk and my body's just like not letting me. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that in a little bit too. What's wrong with me? Because I'm actually really sick. Anyway, defeat Nox, defeat the Djinns, defeat everything. Just go back through and defeat all the bosses all over again. So I want to do that with like the strongest team I possibly can. Then I want to do a third type of game, third series, where I actually, which was like the poor man's road to glory or something like that, and I'll call it something along the lines of that, PMR2G. And I wanted to try and beat it with only Miscrits I can catch. Never spend any money in the game. You know, get my platinum the hard way, everything like that, and never buy a Miscrit. I can buy relics because I feel like the relics are necessary to win, but never buy a Miscrit. Only use Miscrits that I can catch and try and beat the game that way. So that's another thing that I want to do. Anyway, so until but I can't do either one of those series, until Miscrits, you know, kind of stops, you know, changing things. Because they're constantly changing the game, and they're constantly updating the game, and I don't want to get into a series, get halfway through, and then suddenly the rules are different. Because that ruins the series. So, I don't want to do that. Anyway. Another reason why, I'm making a Miscrits video is, one, because I want to talk about what's been going on with me, and two, because I'm really upset with how little views my other videos are getting. I don't understand why. I know they're not Miscrits. I know, but I mean, I figured people would give it a chance, at least check it out, at least see if they like it. But like, my Miscrits video will get 4,000 views, and my other videos get like 150 views. So people are reading the title or seeing the picture and going, "Oh, that's not Miscrits. Let's not watch it." Like, they aren't even giving it a shot. They aren't even clicking on it to see, maybe I'll like it. This guy, I watched him for years. Yeah, I like him mostly for playing this one game, but, you know, I like him too. I like listening to him, I like seeing what he's doing. Maybe I'll like him in another game as well. And I don't know, I just hope people will start to, this is a plea for me, please check out my other content. I have so much more on my channel than Miscrits. So much more. I have almost 1,400 videos. Yes, almost 400 of them are Miscrits, but that means 1,000 aren't. Although probably another 400 are Ninja Saga and another 100 is Cybermon. But still, 500 of those are something else. And, I mean, that's still a lot of videos. So, please check out my other content. Please, 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 please. I mean, because eventually I need to move on from this game. Eventually. It has to happen. Eventually. I have to move on. So, yeah, basically I was posting up games of Divinity. And I was enjoying it. And I thought I was editing it well, to whether it was still enjoyable for you guys to watch as well. And I even posted this one called A Must Watch, that I thought was well edited, funny, had combat, had the part of the, had some good parts of the game to it. And I don't know, I thought it was worth watching. And I really did. And it got like 150 views. And 2 thumbs down, and all the comments were just like, hey, where's Miscrits? And it, like, breaks my heart to see that. Like, because it makes me feel like that's all you guys care about. And I see stuff like that, and I don't want to play Miscrits because I've played it for so long, I've done it for so long, but then it also makes me not want to make other videos because I know you guys don't want to see them. And so I'm at a lot, and so I end up having breaks, like gaps in my videos now, because I don't know what to do. So what I'm thinking of doing to solve this problem is I'm thinking of making a Patreon. And I should have made a Patreon a long time ago, but I'm thinking of it, and I kind of did. I don't know what happened to it. It kind of just died. But I'll go ahead and redo it. And what I'll do, as a promise, is I'll offer up a certain amount of money, and if I make a certain amount of money every month, I will release one Miscrits video a week. So that means you get 4 a month. We'll see 3 to 4 a month. Actually, in some months, 5, depending on if I do it every Monday or something like that. But then I'll increase the amount and say, okay, now I'll do 2. And I'll do it all the way up to 7. I will go. That would be a pretty big amount of money, but I mean, it's just not one person donating. It's going to be a bunch of people donating, hopefully. And if I get to that mark, well, I haven't decided the amounts yet, but if I get to the amount where I say, okay, I'll post one every single day, that's what it is, and you guys will get 7 Miscrits video a week. 28 to, what is it, 20, how many days are in February? 28, I think. So you anywhere between like 28 and 31 days of Miscrits a month, and then 300 and, what is it, again, 50, so either 56 or 365. I always forget how many days are in the year. I get that flipped all the time. That plus 1, on leap year. Basically, a day. Every single day, I'll post a new Miscrits video if I get to that certain amount of Patreon. But of course, it'll start at, a low number. So where I'll be posting, once I hit that first goal, and it's being paid, I'll start doing it at least once a week. And I'll keep doing it as long as I'm still getting paid for it. So I figured that'd be a good deal. And let me know what you guys think about that idea in the comment section below. So I think the first one, like for the one a week, I'm honestly thinking of doing it for like really cheap, like $5 or $10. Like as long as I'm getting $5 or $10 a month. Like I was honestly thinking of doing it just for 5, like seriously 5. And as long as one person is paying me $5 a month, or 5 people are paying me $1 a month, that makes $5. However it works out. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyway, so another thing, And this is the most important thing, I think, and it's probably the part, if you're still with me watching this video, this is probably the part you want to hear, is I'm sick. And I've been sick for a while. I've had sleep apnea for a couple years, and I haven't done anything about it. Still really haven't done anything about it. I got a CPAP machine. I've seen a neurologist. I'm waiting for the neurologist to call me back so that I can take a sleep study test. And I'm gonna bring them my CPAP, and hopefully he'll set it up properly, and hopefully that will solve what I have. Because basically I'm not getting any sleep. I'm never getting any sleep, which also makes me tired all the time. And so to other people, it's really weird. To people, it looks like I'm sleeping a lot, and I in a weird way, it's true, but I'm not. So basically, like, I will close my eyes, and it looks like I'm sleeping, but my body keeps waking up frequently. Very frequently, multiple times a minute, my body is jerking itself awake. And so it takes, like, they said that in about 8 hours of sleep, I'm only getting about 1 hour's worth of rest. So, which is not good. I mean, it's like nothing. I have bronchitis, which is also affecting me. And I have a thyroid disease, among other things. So, just a lot of things have been affecting me recently, and it's making life and a lot of things very difficult for me. So, it's making my breathing is heavier for some reason. I'm coughing a lot of the time. I don't get any sleep, so I get tired frequently, and it's just a bunch of things hitting me all at once. And I'm really hoping that I'm taking medication right now. And I'm hoping that'll take care of it. And I'm hoping, and the last thing I need is the CPAP machine. So once I start, I have been sticking to the medicine. I've been taking it for about a month now, and it has helped a little bit. It has, but really the lack of sleep is killing me. I mean, basically, I haven't got a good night's rest in almost 2.5 years, and didn't think it was bothering me as much as it was until about 3 months ago, or 4 months ago maybe now, where I had to go to work in different states, and every week to 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks is the longest, I was at one place, but basically every week to 2 weeks, I was being sent to a different state. You know, I went everywhere. I went to North Carolina, I went to South Carolina, I went to Florida, I went to Virginia, I went to Tennessee, I went to Georgia, I went back to Florida, I went back to North Carolina, went back to Georgia, back to Florida, back to Georgia, back to North Carolina. I was in those 3 states mostly. Or South Carolina, actually, not North Carolina. I was in those 3 states mostly, but just back and forth and back and forth. You know, I went from North Florida to South Florida, and back to Georgia, back to Florida, back to South Carolina. Oh, man, and sometimes I was staying in nice apartments, sometimes I was staying in crappy apartments, sometimes I was staying in nice hotels, sometimes I was staying in crappy hotels, and it made things really difficult, because not only am I driving a ton, because most times I was driving, I think only like twice I flew, but I have to get used to excuse me, I had to get used to these new beds every time, and new environments, and new climates, and new people, and I think I did well, but by the time I finally got home, which I got here finally about a month ago, back to Atlanta, finally I'm home and in my own bed, and I realize I'm just so worn out, so exhausted. I really feel like I need a vacation. But I still work every single day, Monday through Friday. Well, not every day. I work every Monday through Friday. I do the weekends off. But to be honest, most of the weekends, I'm sleeping. Just trying to catch up. It's bad. So, I don't know. Anyway, so that's what's been going on. That's kind of why I haven't made any videos in a while. That's why I had that long gap, because I was traveling most of the time. Had my computer with me, but I mean, when you're working Monday through Friday, and then you have to leave on Saturday and be somewhere else on Sunday, and so that's not, you're spending all that time traveling, and then we'll go back to work on Monday. It's just hectic, and it's just crazy. I mean, there was one time I got a call Sunday night. I got a call Sunday. It was like 11:30 at night, and I got a call from my manager, and they're like, "Hey, Mike, I want you to be on a plane at 6 in the morning tomorrow." And I'm like, that only gives me like 4.5, 5 hours of sleep. And they're like, "Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, but we need you to be there tomorrow." And of course I said, okay. And I did it, and I got it done, and I went there and I worked my butt off like I do every day. But, so anyway, basically I'm sick, and I'm working hard. And those two things together have made it hard to make videos. But think about the Patreon idea. I'll work on that myself when I have some free time. Bring it up again. And, yeah, I guess that's it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed as always. Sorry, I know that I didn't really do anything. Opened some packs, talked about stuff. But this is really a more heart-to-heart video than anything else. So, anyway, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you guys next time. Later.